Alrighty, what is going on YouTube? Tanner, I'm gonna come and get you guys with my stack of in-person signing autograph cards that I received over the last 2 or 3 years. All of these have been signed in person, either at signings or at games, or like all my Viking cards have been signed at training camp. So it's a heads up. But so making this video, I have a big stack of TTMs going on probably Monday of football, baseball, basketball, and hockey players, and then some photos of people going out to one actor that I follow on YouTube, that I subscribe to on YouTube. He hasn't made a video the last couple weeks, but I liked watching his videos. So it'd be cool to get him and a couple of photos. So let's come back pretty soon. Once I send him out, it'd be cool to see that come back. TTM is coming in like next week. That'd be really nice. But enough of me rambling. Let's get started. This was, I believe, my first ever card I got signed in person. This was right as I started collecting, getting into TTMing and in-person autographing and autographing. So this was like my first ever in-person autograph I've received personally. Got him on a baseball and on this. Kind of wishing I would have got him. Kind of wishing I would have got him on a photo now, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Signing this, I believe it's a 1970 Topps. I want to say is what it is. Of Mr. Tony Oliva. So that's that. That was at a signing. This was at a signing. Also got him on the same baseball. Got Tony Oliva on. There's also Brian Dozier, Jack Morris, Glenn Perkins, and Torrey Hunter in that baseball. So I'd like to try to add Mauer on that ball this year and then be done with it. But there's this guy also. Take it out of the case real quick just to show you it. Signing on this 1982 Donruss, Mr. Kent Hrbek. So that's a very nice one also. And then I received this last year. It's gonna be really weird. This will be my 4th year going to training camp, and this is gonna be really weird not seeing this guy down there at training camp for us. I'm just happy I was able to rack up on him last year. Even though I got 3 cards signed, I got him on my helmet too, and a jersey and a pitcher. So I was able to rack up on him. But signing on this 2007 Topps rookie card, Mr. AP. So it'd be sad to see him not down there, and sad to see him not in the Vikings uniform. But I wish him best of luck with the Saints. Even though I hate saying that because I almost swore there. I effing hate the Saints with a passion. So that makes me mad that he went with the Saints, but best of luck to him. Future Hall of Famer and great memories with the Vikings. And next, got this guy on a card, my ball, and a photo that I have hanging up on my wall. But signing on this 1987 Topps, Mr. Jack Morris. Sorry about that glare. Got this last year. Got him on this. I believe 1 or 2 baseballs, 1 for sure, and a jersey. But I want to try and get 1 more card at least signed to this guy. And the ball I have of him for sure is a ball with 2 other people on it. So I'd like to get a ball with just himself on it. Sweet spot. I think that'd be really cool. I think he'll be a future Hall of Famer just because he's one of the best all-time catchers ever. I mean, now he's first baseman, but I don't think that'd be cool. But Mr. Joe Mauer. So, Mauer there. Glenn Perkins. Received that like 2 or 3 years ago. Got him on this card, a ball, and a photo. Like 2 photos actually. So I'd like to maybe get him again on a ball by himself this year. Received this guy last year. Got him on a ball and this card. So maybe try and get a photo signed this year. This guy, I think that'd be cool. Signing on this 2015 Topps Chrome rookie card. I think it's a Pulsar, but Eddie Rosario. This guy last year, I loved this guy last year. I was a huge fan of him even before he came up to the majors. So I got him on this card and a ball last year by himself. Signing this 2016 Topps rookie card opening day card of Mr. Max Kepler. He's having an okay year. Got this guy last year on this card and on a ball by himself. Signing in this 2015 Topps Mr. Kyle Gibson. I received this 2 or 3 years ago. It might have been 3 years ago. It was Torrey Hunter's last season. That's all I remember. I think he's still with the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But signing this 2014 Topps Mr. Oswaldo Arcia. This last year during the Mariners game, the only card I got signed of Mr. Seth Smith. Got this a couple weeks ago when I went to the game, the White Sox game, Twins vs. White Sox, Mr. Cody Ashe. And I also got this, Mr. David Robertson. This might be a long video, so I'm sorry about that. Getting into some former Vikings. Got this at a signing. I also got him on a photo and my Vikings football. Mr. Carl Eller, and he inscribed Hall of Fame 2004. Mike Tanglehoff got this at a signing before he made the Hall of Fame, so there's that. This guy does so much for me. Great guy. My family and his family are really close. We get along very well. I actually seen his son and his son's believe wife and their little daughter. Met up with them, caught up with them. Does so much for us. Just an overall great guy and one of the best Viking linebackers ever. Stinks he's not in the Hall of Fame, but you know, one of the best Vikings ever though. But Mr. Scott Studwell. Have him signed on a bunch of stuff. Mr. Dave Osborne. Another card I got signed of the AP. This one, and then another one I gave away to my friend because he wanted me to get it signed for him. The signing on this got this at a signing. I got him on my Vikings helmet and a photo. And then he was hanging out with these cards at the signing. So, Mr. Everson Griffin. So that's cool. Got this. I believe it was his rookie year. I want to say he was with the Vikings. I got this signed at a signing. Got this another card and on my Vikings football for sure. But of Trey Floyd. Got him in his Florida Gators uniform. So the reason I got him on that was because the Florida Gators are my second favorite college football team. First is, of course, the Gophers. Shout out Jalen Myrick, drafted 7th round to the Jaguars. Just touch up on that real quick, I guess. I'm very happy with the Vikings in the 2nd round drafting Delvin Cook. I think that's smart. I definitely like Delvin Cook over Joe Mixon, so like that. Okay, let's move on. This guy's no longer with the team. I know he was with the Bears for a little while. I don't know if he's still with them or not, but I have him signed in this and 3 photos. But of Mr. Michael Pruitt. Sorry, this guy isn't with the Vikings anymore. I think I only had this one card signed of him, but Blair Walsh. My cousin got this for me as signing. Linval Joseph, also of him on it. One or two photos, or maybe two photos. I know one for sure. I'm looking at one right now. On my Vikings helmet. I don't think my Vikings football, but yeah. Two things of Anthony Barr. Also have a pair of his gloves, and on my Vikings helmet. This guy's done so much for me. I'm really pretty close with him when I'm down at training camp, and his family. Signed 2 cards, TJ Clemmings. Also have 2 photos signed, Vikings helmet signed, and a pair of gloves signed by him. This guy's kind of a dick in person. I don't really mean to say dick. Like, he's a 1 per guy, I guess. 2 cards of Jarius Wright. Both times I've gotten him the last 2 years. This was within 2 years, again 1 year, another year. I've asked him to sign multiples, and he just won't do it. But I also have a pair of his gloves, so that's cool. That's why I say he's not a dick, because he gave me his gloves. 2 cards signed to this guy. I'm gonna try and get a card signed of him this year in his Vikings uniform, and then be done with him. I have 2 cards, my Vikings football, my Vikings helmet, and maybe 2 photos. I know one for sure. I'm looking at one of them right now. But Mr. Trey Waynes. This was a couple years ago when he was with the team. 2 of 2 back from Mike Walls. I might have actually got him on my Vikings helmet, to be honest. I'll have to look, but I think I did. And then coming to this stack right here. Oh, I guess I'll show this deck. This was a gift given to me, signed by Jake's Faithful 84. He got this at his training camp a couple years ago, TJ Yeldon's rookie year. But TJ Yeldon. Gary Gaetti, my dad's first ever autograph he received when he was little. Got these 2 at a signing. Gordy Roberts and Lou Nanny. Two cards signed to this guy, Mr. Matt Khalil. 2 cards of this guy, Captain Motherland. Both those guys are no longer with the team. Both of them went to Carolina. In my mind, the best. I've called him the best corner in the last couple years, 2 or 3 years, and last year definitely proved it. Mr. Xavier Rhodes. Sad to see this guy retire, but oh well. One of the best Vikings ever, I want to say. Won't be a Hall of Famer, but definitely in the top 5 best Vikings linebackers ever. Mr. Chad Greenway. 2 of 2 from this guy. Wasn't with the Vikings for very long, but won't be a Hall of Famer either, but just cool to get him. Michael Griffin. This guy coming up right here did not produce that well last year that people thought he would. Kind of stinks, so especially with adding Latavius Murray and Delvin Cook, I don't think he'll have a big role this year. But signing 2 cards for me, Mr. Jerick McKinnon. And then the last 2 people, I have a bunch of